Man, we got to talk about this. You brought up the fact that people think chess is racist.
Or
Why do you think people think this way? Or better yet, tell me what you're seeing online. Like, I need to know. Like,
apparently, ABC Radio Sydney wanted to have a debate about whether or not the game of chess is racist because the white pieces go first in chess. Or chess, I'm sorry, not chest. I'm going to edit in like the two different things. But anyway, yeah, in chess, the white pieces go first, and I guess that's just the rule of chess and how it goes. And I guess the radio host wants to have a debate with some people that know something about chess of if they think that's racist or not. But an actual grandmaster of chess, which is somebody who is one of the top chess players in the world, Evan. Or no, I'm sorry. He's not a grandmaster. He's a member of the Australian Chess Federation. His name is Dr. Kevin Bonham. Has refuted suggestions that the rule of white pieces moving first was racially motivated. Dr. Bonham spoke to ABC Radio's James Valentine on Wednesday afternoon after a man posted to social media saying his child's query and why white always moves first in chess. I guess the child was asking, why does white always go first? And the father had no answer, so he decided to post it on social media and try to ask somebody. And then I guess ABC Radio Sydney decided to turn that into a possible debate topic for the radio show. And yeah, man, I just have to say, it's probably one of the dumbest things I've seen in a long time. Now, I mean, if you're offended by that, oh well, that's all I have to say about it.
why do you think it's dumb? I mean, he's a doctor, man. He obviously he knows something.
No, the doctor is the one who said he refuted that it was racist. Racist. So the doctor, you're looking at the Yahoo.
Oh, yeah.
So the doctor is the one who's saying it's not racist. The radio station is bringing up the question of whether or not they should have a debate about the topic or not.
Is it racist? Okay.
And the doctor's saying it's not, and he's a member of the Chess Federation Committee.
Gotcha. Well, obviously, this is something that is up his alley, and he probably lives, drinks, and sleeps chess as a grandmaster of chess. And why would he want people to cancel it? You know, this is probably how he makes his living. I don't know. I mean, perhaps it is competitions.
Yeah, I feel like this also may have become I'm sorry to cut you off.
Well, I was just going to say he's probably a little biased. But it is a good question. While to some it might seem stupid, it is a question to ask. Like, why do you think the white piece always goes first? It might not have anything to do with race, but it is a good question to ask. Like, it's not stupid.
It's something that doesn't need to be on a TV debate right now. I mean, I feel all these things that are going on in the world, I feel like this should be not something that should be wasted airtime or TV slot time when there's so many things happening right now. Now, maybe if it was a lot more peaceful in the world right now, then we could sit down and debate, whether or not chess should allow you to pick whether black or white can go first. But I feel like that's something that's like, if you're playing a casual game, you could have the black pieces go first probably. But I know if somebody wants to be a professional or a grandmaster chess player, they're gonna have to follow those rules and go let the white pieces go first. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, I feel like if you're somebody who's like an activist or something, and you're trying to get real change when it comes to race, you should get these.
Chess should be the least on the tier.
Yeah, it should be like way at the bottom, man. You shouldn't be, and then it kind of devalues, or not devalues, but kind of makes other people look bad that are trying to fight for equality when people
You're kind of muddying the waters a little bit because you're throwing extra nonsense.
Yeah, they're like, what is this nonsense? Like, yeah, exactly. It's like,
all right. Well, I just want to bring this up because I just read this off of Yahoo. Some of it's being quoted right from the ABC Australia News. This isn't ABC owned by Disney. This is ABC, the Australian network. They're referencing that station interview, and I just want to read off of it. Some of it might be overlapping because, like I said, they cut directly off of that website. But it says here, controversy rose when the ABC proposed a radio discussion on the matter on Tuesday, sought an interview with John Adams, an economist who represented the Australian Chess Federation in 2015. Mr. Adams declined the interview offer and went into Twitter saying...
Okay, we just been invaded by somebody. I don't know. I'm just joking. But anyway, all right.
Yeah, let me get back to this. Mr. Adams declined the interview offer and went into a Twitter rage, saying the ABC had taken the view that chess was racist. He also referred them onto Dr. Bonham. That's an interesting name. It says here, quote, the ABC have taken the view that chess is racist given that white always goes first, he said in a tweet. Mr. Adams further explained the ABC was looking for a chess official to comment on whether the rules should be altered. Quote, trust the taxpayer-funded national broadcaster to apply ideological Marxist frameworks to anything and everything in Australia, he added. And now this is... let me see here. Basically, they got a screenshot of his tweet here. It basically says the same thing. And then last but not least, it says his post led to further comments and articles criticizing the ABC's line of questioning before any interview had taken place. Speaking to Ben Fordham on 2GB this morning, Mr. Adams said he was quite surprised by the phone call from the ABC before saying the argument of chess being racist isn't anything new. The Economist said this stuff is completely ridiculous, which is basically the position that you're taking. It says here, I mean, we've got bigger issues that are facing Australia, and I don't want the ABC to be talking about this sort of nonsense, he said. Dr. Bonham was forced to defend the proposed radio discussion even before it took place. Okay. And it says here, this is Kevin Bonham on his Twitter. He said, isn't it excuse me. I am sorry for burping. Isn't it comforting to know that the right in Australia is so well served by individuals like this who misinform their followers about an event that has not even taken place yet or happened yet? That's what he said. And yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Can black go first in chess? He wrote here, he said there is no evidence to suggest the notion of having white move first was racially motivated. The pieces themselves don't represent racial teams. They just represent the sort of combatants in a battle wearing different colored uniforms if you want. Mr. Bonham also confirmed if you are playing chess casually, there is no reason why black can't move first.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Like, if it's a casual game, why not have, black go first if you're just having a
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Why is it that white goes first? Nobody has ever answered that question yet.
I think that's a question for a philosophy professor or something. I mean, it's an interesting idea to ponder.
Could it be that the idea of blackness being evil and the whiteness being pure and saintly, if that's a word, could that be a possible factor in why perhaps that team goes first as opposed to the latter? I don't know. I mean,
it's possible. It is possible. But like I said, man, is this really what we need when there's COVID and Australia more specifically? I don't know much about it. I don't live in Australia, but
Yeah, I feel like they need to worry more about
their whole like.
I think they were talking about the wildfires at
Yeah,
one
that's what I was
point.
about to say,
So
yeah.
perhaps that needs to be on their number one agenda.
The koalas are dying there. I don't know if they. I think they're on the endangered
The
list.
koalas.
The koala. The koala. However you say it, the koalas are dying. And
Oh, that's not
lots
funny.
of
I
other
don't know why I'm laughing at
species
that.
are dying.
Yeah,
because of those
you're right.
bushfires. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff probably happening that we don't even know about there. And
Exactly.
should this be on the news right now? Probably not. Maybe like on the local news or something like
They
that.
could devote an extra 2 minutes just to talk
But-
about it if they have nothing else to talk about.
I feel like there's a
But
lot of stuff to talk about.
I think we've basically covered everything. We've got the doctor that